the peace of a power outage. I don't remember all the circumstances now. It may have been a hurricane or a severe storm, but I remember that we lost power for several days. Most people would probably call it an inconvenience. Looking back, I remember it as one of the most peaceful times of my life. There was no television, no internet, and no constant stream of news. The phones were silent. The outside world seemed to disappear for a little while, leaving only our family behind. It was just me, my husband, and our children. We cooked meals on a camp stove and grilled whatever we could salvage from the freezer before it spoiled. The smell of charcoal drifted through the neighborhood, mixing with the fresh scent that always follows a storm. You could tell other families were doing the same thing. Everywhere there was the aroma of hamburgers, hot dogs, and people making the best of the situation. In the evenings, we built a fire and gathered around it. The crackling wood became our entertainment. We played board games by lantern light, rolled dice across the table, laughed, and told stories. Sometimes I sat with a good book while the children played nearby. There was something comforting about simply being together in the same room. No one was rushing off to watch a show. No one was scrolling through a screen. We were fully present with one another. When the electricity finally came back on, I remember feeling something I hadn't expected. I was almost sad. Life would soon return to normal. The television would come back on. The distractions would return. The quiet little world we had created would disappear. That experience often makes me wonder if I was born in the wrong era. I miss the simple rhythm of life that people once took for granted. Hanging clothes on the line was part of my morning routine when my children were growing up. Meals were cooked from scratch. People took pride in a hard day's work. Conversations happened face to face. There were no endless notifications, no spam calls, and no constant noise demanding our attention. Life wasn't necessarily easier, but it felt slower. Those few days without electricity reminded me of what truly mattered. What began as a hardship became a gift. It gave us something that feels increasingly rare today: uninterrupted time together. Even now, when I think back on those days, I don't remember the inconvenience. I remember the laughter. I remember the smell of hamburgers on the grill. I remember the glow of the fire. I remember children rolling dice across a game board. And most of all, I remember the peace. Sometimes the things we think we can't live without are the very things standing between us and the life we miss most.